also helps to do this. Excellent. Okay, cool. Now we're on the same page. Oh, wait, it's crashed recovery me at the end. Oh, I love you, game. Okay, and I've just downloaded a patch. Bear that in mind.
You boy, you bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks.
Oh my god, it actually crash recovered.
By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yulmore.
Estinian. I don't. Guess it's Chris. Oh, Thancred. Yeah. He's had 5 years to train, hasn't he? So he should be pretty powerful now. Like, it's actually kind of reasonable to expect it. He's basically become Squall as well. It's cool. It gives me the.
You are the wretch who stole her from us.
It gives me the vibes of like what it was like in Realm Reborn when he was like the first person you meet and all that. I like his new look. It's back to it's like his old look, but a bit more like good guy. Pathetic.
You are not worthy of the Oracle.
But yeah, it crash recovered. I am genuinely impressed with that. That is really good. And it wasn't even like a within 10 minutes thing. It was like they registered that. Oh, nice. Ooh, what a G. Isn't that what the Warrior of Darkness did to us once? The then Warrior of Darkness, I guess. It's just a silly title. Wait, is she gonna hold off? Oh my god. He got the ability to fucking eat himself. Don't fuck with the Exalt. Or Ralph. It's kind of cool though, they're using darkness as like a weapon, clearly.
Fool! You would see your city razed.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmore dare not bear its steel.
Ooh.
Ilmeg, the fairy kingdom.
Okay, I hate fairies, but that is cool.
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds. Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world.
Wait, that's Solus, right?
And now the plan has gone awry.
Yeah, he's got grey hair, Solus.
But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the source to the first?
How did you get here? Well, I guess he's an Asian. That's quite
bad.
bad.
I have enough on my hands already.
He's a dark Asian, no? This guy. He's not like the balance.
Then again, with a soul such as that,
He wants it to go the other direction, surely.
mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Because Solus... Oh, I want to search, but I don't want to, like, cause any graphical issues. I'll use my phone, I
So
guess.
long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
Ilme. Cool. I really like this, like, it's the fact it's just a total new world, even though it is familiar in some ways, not very many ways, but enough to have some familiarity.
We should be safe enough here. It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Ulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Good shit. Good shit, boy.
Orianger has called this place home for a while now.
Oh, we're going to see Orianger as
Never
well.
called upon him, I am ashamed to say. It was only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Orianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Ulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish 2 things. First, rendezvous with Orianger.
Nice. I can do that.
And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
Yes.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world. I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them.
Huh?
But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
Yeah, it would have met us anyway.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Oh, great. Cool as it is, they are annoying as shit. And we've only met 1 so far. Heard 2. Well, we've heard a crowd of them, I guess, but we've distinctly heard 2.
Come now, let's away that frown and have some fun with us.
Frown.
Let's have some fun, lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Orianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I'm not. I can't. Why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
Ooh, okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, well that's that quest done. Thanks for the crash prio, or whatever you want to call it, crash recovery. Ooh. Oh, this isn't a choose, this is all of it. Cool. Yeah, I forgot about that. I quite like my fit at the moment, personally. Oh, I'm affiliate ally. Who would have thought? Even though it's a new one or whatever. I mean, it's the old one died, which is kind of sad, but also kind of not, because she was kind of useless. Oh, so I've got like 24 minutes until I can take some paracetamol, and then I've taken some advice. It's like every 2 hours I change it up, basically. Oh, summoning stones. I see. Yeah, so it's been about 2 hours. It's coming up for 2 hours since I took my ibuprofen. I took some Ambisol as well. Ambisol isn't working. Like, I knew that would happen. That was bad advice from the pharmacy. Like, I was trying to tell him, like, it's kind of like, it's gum pain, but it's like, up, it's above. It's almost like it's a wisdom tooth popping it. I just need to last a couple of days until the inflammation stops. And then I'll take my time and go dentist, blah, blah, blah. I just want to avoid having to do an emergency dentist so much. Because I can't afford that right now. I need to do it on NHS or just with a bit more time so it's not an emergency session. You know? I just need the tooth pulled out. You know, I should have had it done like in 2019, to be honest. Okay. Search for looking grass. Oh, damn it. Oh, so there, I see it. Great. We'll get there eventually. Oh, look at that. Counts it. Fuck you. Is it? Is it over there? Great. Love that for me. Devs are trolling. Devs are trolling. Got me this one, right? Oh, okay. We just had to do all of them. Great. Oh, man. Like, the pain hasn't fully gone. Maybe I do need paracetamol. I don't know. Maybe that is actually helping.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
No, we're found. How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait! I recognize their souls. These two have been here before.
Look, twins! How adorable!
Oh,
Be with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
oh yes, Urionje, the peculiar one. In return for a place in Elmeg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
What?
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we? Should we?
Would we?
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition: that you first lend us a helping hand. Or 2, or 3. Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urionje, Pixie's honor.
Okay.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
It's just like that Kobold place in Dragon Mountains or whatever. Way back. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'll get as many of these as I can. I'm not sure if I could get mobile flow because I might be full on quests. Oh, this pain. Oh, I hate it, man. It's not as bad as it was, but it's definitely still bad. Definitely still bad. Where's the initiation for the third one? Oh, it's down here. Or up here. One of the two. Well, that's an objective right there. Let me quickly go get this one first. As soon as I can. Everbloom seeds, okay. Nation. Use. Okay, let's go. This way. After what we just done, it's a very chill differential from what we were faced with not 5 minutes ago. I got to 15 more minutes and I can take some medicine. Maybe this one, maybe it's the paracetamol that's actually doing the trick for the dampening the pain, feeling of pain. I believe the ibuprofen's stopping the inflammation though. But comes tumbling through. Okay. Getting fruit from bell trees. Okay. What's it called? Ten moth. Moth. I'll shoot this tree as well. Gonna be an enemy from this one. As long as we're ready. Looks like we are. We'll get a dragon thing as well in a second, I'm sure. Nice. One down. Okay. I'm assuming we have to go down there. Oh. I'd fill up my water bottle again in a second. I need to wash my bigger one, but because I used that obviously when I was taking some medicine a bit earlier, well, as soon as I bought it, so. Okay, now I'm just gonna go to the other side. Give the water to the leafman, 0 out 2. Oh, God. Oh, this pain, man. I hate it so much. Actually hate it right now. Oh. Do you know what? It's been so long since I've played all these games that I now recognize. Oh, I can just finish this now. LFG is let's fucking go. Oh, leveled up. 73 DRG. Change that on. I will change that on. Twitch. Okay, cool. YouTube I can't, unfortunately. Well, I could, I guess, but it's a bit awkward. Changing the stream ways a bit difficult. Well, I guess I could do it. It's not handled very well, though. That much is true. Oh, good jump. Ooh. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Oh, struggling. I am really struggling right now. I had to sit for a 3-hour all hands type thing today. It was about like an API, and it was tough. It was very tough to be there. Like, because I didn't have any painkillers earlier. I ran out, so I was just tolerating it. Because like I had to wait till I had aspirin as well, but I have to wait to use that because I've been using ibuprofen. When really I didn't want to switch because ibuprofen's better for toothache. I did actually try and get that, see if it was loose and I could just yank it out, but it's not. It's very, very much firm, which makes this worse. Because I don't mind that tooth going, like, it needs to, it's already like, fuck them. It happened when I was in Canada, and because I was on a working holiday visa, it just cost too much for me to get done compared to, well, I mean, the prices here now are pretty much where they were there a few years ago, but I mean, I'm not struggling as much now for a salary, touch wood, you know. Whereas back then I didn't even have a job. You know, I was basically surviving because I had my old cash from doing contracting back in the day. Ooh, this is actually good stuff. Okay. None of this needs to be here. Doman. That was cool though back in the day. That's considerable time ago now. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I need to... Oh, did I turn in all the quests? I think I did. Hold on. Let me do this quickly. Excellent. God. I kind of like it. It does at least make me look like I'm here and present. And kind of works with the Mishan. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. But I still think it looks better than if I kept the other stuff on. So I'll keep the glamour prisms on for now. Oh, hey, Thancred. Oh, dum dum dum. Fire all. I didn't know he was gonna fucking help us here. Okay. How are we supposed to go with this? Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Please fire all, I need you. That's so stupid. I can't read what it says. Oh, loveliest of branches. Okay. Imagine saying that in the novice network. That would be a real novice move.
You're late. I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting.
Everyone just expects me to know what to do.
So much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing he is. Cold and cruel and heartless.
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my childhood.
All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke.
Yeah, how's this humour, Alice? Come on. Come on now.
But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Okay, I'm going to take my medicine now. It was not showing it on stream. Why is it whenever I open the medicine, it's always like leaflet over the top side, not the other side?
If it isn't fail, the mold fail. It's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, he will never be yours. Never, never, ever!
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone.
Okay.
If you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of his bag all over your precious village.
Don't know if that's good for us or not.
Cold, hard metal, furry, festering food.
Furry? Well, okay. I'm just gonna get water.
Small clothes and all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that?
Ugh. Whoops. I didn't put enough water in my bottle to begin with, and I had to sip, and it's like, ugh, I've got this stuff. Ugh. It's at 10:45, so I can have enough paracetamol. Then.
Just while the others go and see Urianger.
Aye, aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden verdict to you at once.
Ooh. Hello.
So this is the true Ilmeg.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Nice.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
Oh. Okay. Sorry, I was just looking at 111. Different symptoms. Oh. It's just too much, man. I need to... Not tonight, but... I'll just go to bed early and whatnot, but... I barely did any work today, and to be fair... We had that big fucking 3-hour thing I was at, so it took the afternoon anyway, but... Oh my god. What am I doing? Why am I not? But yeah, it's just been really strange. I wonder if the fairies can become sin eaters. That'll be interesting. Oh, we're not too far. We started. Yeah, what's the joining area? Aha. That gave me a fry. Try to figure out the adjoining area that actually matters. I guess it's that one, right? Yeah. Interesting. Near there. Such a weird song, but I love it. Bored.
Urianger, are you in?
Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends his way. The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon. Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
So he's had 3 years, right, if I recall.
Run along, Minfilia. We will meet you outside.
Would you leave her outside?
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
Doesn't sound like the smartest play. I'm gonna go out alone.
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already?
Explaining how they are actually not that far from here, but the fairies want to play with them.
That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me.
Yeah.
It beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore. Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th Umbral Calamity. As I drifted hither to the first,
I wonder if we still got the echo
traversing the
stuff
boundary
over here.
betwixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come. There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald.
That's Travania. Who's that? What I'm trying to figure out.
Fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful Ilm at first, then Yalm by Yalm, and Malm by Malm in time. Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile: Black Rose. Its potency defied all reckoning. Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides. From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed, for spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might. Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner.
That's at Emmerich.
Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist. And those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
Mm-hmm. Is that their old garb? Yeah, it looks like it.
were no more.
Were no more.
For the weapon spared not one, not even thee.
Have we got to, like, basically absorb all this light then? Is that what we're trying to do? We're to use it in the source? To combat the Black Rose? That's my theory. That's my theory.
Age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th Umbral Calamity which I did behold. no matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery. That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency. Come. Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
It's the chart of elements.
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source.
Right, and when we got all our powers and shit, the echo.
As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition. Astral, the active. Umbral, the passive. As a...
Oh, fuck! I didn't mean to click that.
Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer.
Astral and Umbral?
Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race. Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth.
That's Umbral.
Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the 2 forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events. The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land.
Read that again. Oh, etheric thinning absorbed in the source, consequent of light, flowing in from the first. Oh, yeah, okay, so it's because of here.
According to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings.
Uh-huh.
Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
We would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity. Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged. We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Ilneg.
Agreed.
Speaking of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Leargear, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake. To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation. Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Oh, cool. I kind of want Urianger to be a bit more in the group of this quest line. That'd be sick. Especially if he comes on an instance with us, that'd be sick. Ba, 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 ba. So, like, the pain isn't there, but it's like, I can still feel like the movement of pressing of, you know, the nerves, I guess. So it's like, I can still feel it, like, going like that bit. And it's not, like, killing me by any means, but it is definitely annoying. Okay, let's gift these pixies. Okay. Okay. Okay, use the Charlian box to catch a weakened orca. Don't even key items out then. That. Oh, that was the thing Mayboy used. Ah, so it's like Charlian technology. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons, but whatever. Fair enough.
"'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts.
Good. I'm happy.
Lest I forget.
It's annoying. I always feel dehydrated at the moment, but I'm not because I'm drinking so much. Sick.
White auracite, newly forged for thy use. Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave
Oh, the Asians.
our eternal enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Asian's essence.
Hmm. Smart. Very smart. We're gonna need it.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
Head pat. Patronizing.
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me, which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire. Hast thou spoken to him of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
I know a bit. I know a little bit.
I suppose now is as good a time as any.
I know that is not our old
As you
Minfilia.
know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armarang, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. It was there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Oh, we're getting a memory. Let's go.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
Minfilia is still useless then.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make, it is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. Ever watched over me, Thancred? Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
Sad. Very sad.
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
She's overhearing. Late.
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Leader Loran.
Okay. End of the quest? No, not yet. I'll end this quest and then I'm going to take a quick break just to go toilet because I'm drinking a lot of water right now. Not very much you can do about that. Yeah, I do be drinking a wee bit of water. Well, we can be lazy here. But yeah, I do need to. Honestly, I kind of want to make coffee, but I think I might just wait it out and see how pain goes. I'd rather drink one when I don't have any pain, but I mean, it's been half an hour since the paracetamol, so let's see if that kicks in soon. It should start to if it's doing stuff. Whatever. Meaningless to me. The fade out. Titania. Well, like female titan. Yep, okay. So they can turn into like Warden too. Okay. Wonder if it's going to be a trial or a full raid. Okay, new quest time. Be walking away. Okay, how far away we got to travel? Okay, cool. I'll use this as an opportunity to take a break then because it's not awful, but it could be a lot better. I'm just gonna fill up my water, go toilet. Maybe just have a quick snack as well, but I won't be too long. Just got to grimace through the pain a little bit. It's not awful, as I said, but it is still there, so we'll see how it goes. Enjoy the in-game music. I'm not going to put any other music on because I'm just worried about the whole RAM issue. Sorry. I realised I was like heavy breathing there for a second. Just started back. I had a banana. I went to the toilet, had a banana. And then chorizo pieces. That's the only quick pickup food I have at the moment. Without having to like make sandwiches or anything. In fact, I can't make sandwiches. I've gone back to my rye bread diet. So porridge, well, I say rye bread diet. That's just my lunch, but yeah, porridge in the morning. Oh my god, someone just shouted for here. Oh, exactly what I didn't want to do. Yeah, I'm just trying to chill and eat rye bread for sandwich instead of bread. Have porridge in the morning for energy and some fruit every now and then, and in the evening I'll probably just have rye bread tonight, and teeth and everything, but like normally I'll probably just make chicken or something, maybe pasta at a push. But let's go order Andy and Nando's for tonight. But I'm trying not to spend too much money because like I got hit with council tax today. Forgot about that. Yeah, not great. Ooh, we might get straight to an instance as well, which would be good. Are we on yet? Scared of water or something. It's gonna be a comic. But Don Meg, okay. Cool. Alright. So just wondering what that I wonder if there's one of those quests gives us a key. Okay, I want to do all these because we've used time. Yeah, I'm happy for who we've got. 375. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Fun times ahead. Light party. Sorry. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The lights. It's like a really bad joke, you know. It's gonna be a light-hearted instance then, or what? That's what I'm confused about. Bit of a maze, I see. Not a crazy one. Unique. We're starting kind of like a view from the start rather than view from the end. They haven't really given many views from the very end recently. They used to. But I've noticed recently it's been more views from the middle. They kind of save the end boss for you now. Oh god. That's what fluff is, yeah. Of course.
Together we shall overcome this.
Hey, what? Something else has caught our attention there. Hey, we're going to do an instance of Orianja. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I think that's cool. I think that's cool in itself. Basket. Ooh. Nice little extra move. Then now it's Rond or whatever you pronounce it. Not the greatest damage output, but it's extra damage, right? I mean, okay. We have to get there eventually, maybe. Yeah, see, that does more damage. Okay, sure, it's on the timer. Keep that stack for next time. In a straight line before you. I'm not seeming to hit them in the distance, but whatever. Screw it. Go for this one. Okay. Yeah, it's just going okay. Still going with the motions a bit with this one, but it's fine. They like to give you these things so you can sort of survey the area, see what it's truly like, etc. Okay, cool. And then we'll do our thing again. I need to be awake for this. Okay. Let us progress. First boss, I think. Yeah. Basically like a frog. Hombre. Okay. Can you do something? Oh, come on. Really? That reached me. Okay, let's maybe be careful about that. Shit me, man. I've got to be careful here. Well and truly. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Maybe do a bit of this just in case. Maybe I shouldn't have done that yet. I don't know. We've still got a second wind in about 30 seconds. It's fine. I'm the stack. Oh god, not again. I kind of see. Kind of see. I figured it now. Nice. Why you stat Malcolm so far away? Copy it. This one. Hey. Bravo, bravo. Very impressive. I've not yet. Okay. Let's just make sure I don't pick up anything that I can't wear. Oh, hat of healing. Okay, I do not need that. Do that there. Okay. Ah, that was actually a chain. I didn't realise. Maybe I moved 9 and... Yeah, I'm thinking I might do that. That's actually more involved with that chain than it is. Whereas Mirage Dive and that are kind of bound together as like a common thing, aren't they? I have to remember to use it properly, but yeah, I think that's the play. Don't forget about that. Move that there instead. There we go. Okay, so we don't drag it out accidentally like I do very regularly. Because we're going this way. Burn that, yep. Yes, let's get that straight away. Well, these could be quite dangerous, I guess, if you let them overwhelm you. I wonder if some moves that, like, they recommend you get rid of from your hotbar eventually. I do wonder. We want to go this way? Yeah, treasure coffin. Definitely not one I can wear, but let's make sure that I haven't got another, yeah, nice thing here. Hold on, let me just get a sip of this. The accidents do happen. Oh, quickly. Damn, need messed up. Fine. Taking a while to get killed, but that's alright. So be it. There's another floor. Jeez, God, this could take ages. Meh. Okay, there's Fancred. I was like, what's Fancred? We need to utilize them to the best of their ability. Oh, it's dead. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense why I didn't react too much there. Oh, up here. Ah, here we go. Here's the boss. Cool. Oh, hey Skanana, how you doing? Sorry, I was just deep in focus there / Toothache. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, as you're referring to when I was saying, oh, do people like remove shit off their hotbar eventually? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the ones I use least is probably the Doom Spike, bro. I've just swapped Google next to Mirage Dive now because they're kind of linked together. Well, they're not kind of linked together. They are linked together. Yeah. Let's crack on anyway. Just wait a second for that. That's fine. Got one multitasking. Wait, is this like a fucking tree dinosaur? Nice. Gotcha, yeah. I mean, like, Coif and Torment I've only just got, for example, and that looks pretty useless when I first got it, but now I've, like, seen it a bit more. Ooh, okay. Okay. What are these doing? What are these doing? Oh. Okay. Don't know how I feel about that, but okay. Oh, the music's cool though. Vibe in the music. Does your Life of the Dragon like last longer as well eventually? Is there upgrades for that? That makes it last like you can fit 3 in a cycle instead. That'd be cool. That's the thing I'm sort of... Oh right. We fucked. That's right. Maybe I should probably do this before they do an AoE that I get fucked on, like right now. Like right now. Fine, I can sort myself. Timber. Okay. Oh, I'm in again. Not really figure these out yet, but whatever. It's just gonna grow anyway. I think that's just a phase change, mostly. Not sure why I've been lucky both times, but whatever. I'm not even targeting. Yep, that would help a lot. Generally, that's a good way to get through. Am I even targeting? Yep, I am. That was confusing. Always confusing when that happens, but yeah, sure. Didn't hold control. Damn. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Okay, cool. Nice. That's interesting. I like how they basically like teased you with the chance of going to do the Light Warden. It's like, nope. No Light Warden for you. You're going to do silly Harry Potter dungeon. Whatever the fuck this music is. Fantasia the dungeon. Okay. Let's go. Pick anything up? No, just make sure I haven't got. No. Wow. This is our item. Cool. Indiana Jones style. I thought it was going to be there for a second. Try using some of these as well. That actually does give me my the equivalent of disembowelment, right? So it's alright. 58, it's no worse than the fucking Life of Dragon move, to be honest. Again, I'm sure this will get more powerful as time goes on. Some of the moves we can pull off. But we're not there yet, so but it is worth getting used to it, I guess, and just getting. Because that's the problem with the Doom Spike to Koeth and Torment. It's like there wasn't really much use of these two. The only reason I'd used them before is to get my power surge a bit quicker than using Disembowel. It doesn't really require as much commitment. I'm actually kicking this Kelpie's ass though. Didn't even do his move. Oh, buddy. Agree. So once I get more level up, it'll just like be more apparent. Cool. Oh, there's music. That's understandable. I didn't actually mind the move. I didn't mind the moves. Like when you became like Dragoon, I didn't mind it too much. But I must admit, when I was doing some of those duties, not duties, sorry, the oh, sorry, the Toothache made me like not focus. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry, my brain's just not on one today. No, I didn't mean duty. What am I about? Yeah, like when you level sync, then you end up losing all your abilities, right? And it's just a bit chaotic. It's you kind of you go back to your old moves. It's like, oh god. Whereas now I'm just like, yeah, just pressing buttons here. Like, I'm not even there yet, am I? But like I'm getting there, and it's like there's buttons everywhere, and it's kind of fun, you know. That's what I noticed when I was like taking part in some of the bosses and the trials and stuff. It's been quite fun recently because like you can just go to town, which is really nice. Like, yeah, I am the one that is mashing. Like I don't know if there's a way to get like DPS tables and all that stuff in 14. I've never really cared for them, to be honest, even when I played WoW. But it would be interesting to know where I would on average stand, I guess. I wouldn't use it like regularly, obviously, but I don't know. This game doesn't feel like a game that's like very mod heavy, I guess, right? I mean, the UI is pretty solid anyway, so it's not really like a problem. It gives you enough customization that you can just put things where you like, which is nice. Like WoW's you can kind of do that, I guess, anyway, but the look and feel of it used to be so bad that people would just like get their own UI going. Okay. Quick 7. There we go. Just in time. Fuck it. Fuck you, Moonvillia. Ah, gotcha. Okay, say no more. I know there was one I saw yesterday when I was trying to solve something, and I don't think it was really an important one, so it didn't really matter too much. But yeah, I did see one yesterday. But yeah, doesn't really bother me too much, to be honest. The more I'm using just tools and tech in general, the more I'm realizing at the moment, God, I hate plugins for everything. It's supposed to make it is probably the reason why my OBS is crashing. Like it's still happening. Like it's not happened yet today, but it could have easily been because of like the DDoSing yesterday was a big root cause of it. But thankfully, it does. This game actually has some really good crash recovery. So it actually loaded me at the end of the duty that you do where you fight. Oh, what's his face? What's his name? Is it Ranvir? I can't remember his name. But yeah, the guy from Yulmore who basically kicked our ass. He beatrixed us, as I called it. But it crashed just as that cutscene happened. But thankfully, it recovered, even a day later, which was quite nice. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Big Lord, Ink Thorn. I like how they got the little boss name thing now. That's kind of cool. Okay. Come on, Fangred. Go on, all you, mate. All you. Thank you. Ooh. Probably should have put that on that one. That's fine. Music's really good on Stormblood so far. Oh, so. Nearly forgot about that one. Ooh, okay. Interesting. This wouldn't fool a child. Oh my god, what? I mean, I could probably do the jump backwards, right? But fucking tanks just being able to jump over, man. Fuck you. Yeah, that was kind of cool. It was kind of cool, even though it was a bit weird. It was kind of cool. Oh, right, we've been DPS checked, I just realised. I'm sorry. What? That was confusing. I can see what's happening. Oh, that's sludge though. Corrosive bile. What's the 3557? Okay. Let's go. Assuming there's no... Oh, that was nice. Yeah, I'm assuming there's no like thing I needed to use that for. Sometimes there is, and it's like you sort of run the risk as a newbie to a dungeon. But whatever. I don't mind redoing this one. It's kind of fun. As you were saying. Oh, I need to... I really need to be able to reach my 0. Below. Ooh. Oh, one more time. There we go. Cool. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun. I could easily see myself having a good time in like a duty roulette with that one for sure. Oh yeah, 8:01. Ooh. I got 45 minutes before I can take my next medicine. I think the paracetamol's kicked in now. Like, I'm sort of realising it's The ibuprofen stops the inflammation, but like the paracetamol helps not feel the pain as much, I guess. Oh, nice. We actually did get something better. Yeah, I actually had it changed. I actually had a... Oh, what's that? 370 to 400. Nice. What will that put me on? 380. Cool. That should probably sort us for another dungeon then. I think that was a 370 dungeon, so I think we'll be okay on 380. Yeah, I actually had the Mishian stuff on until I just acquired new gear anyway. But I'll probably apply the Glamour Prisms again pretty soon. But yeah, I just bought some in auction. I was like, oh, fuck it. It's quicker this way. The necklace is Glamour Prism. It's still the same old one. Although that might change now, I guess. Yeah, it has. Jolly good show.
Oh, you do not hold back. But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
Everyone here just wants to sport. Different ways of sport. Like the fairies, sport. You're more weird democratic sport.
Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it though, yeah.
Oh, it disappeared when we tried to grab it last time. Fair enough. Okay.
But you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
Okay, yeah.
More? I want to see more of him. Yes, yes.
Oh god.
Watch him forever. Why don't we just make him one of us? Yes, one of us.
Why did that sound like a Foie Felice for a second?
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
Alright. Wow, this is some real every time I sort of play through this, I'm like, oh my god, parallels with things like Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess and stuff like that. I'm not saying that like rip out like they're genuinely original story, but like Bayonetta's another thing I've sort of like equated it to, with the whole effectively you're fighting angels, right? But angels don't necessarily mean you're altruistic in this world. Oh, it's Ardbert.
You're alive.
He's so hard.
I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can.
Yes, we got the blessing.
I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of dealing with the Foith is do not deal with the Foith. It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect. That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh. Guess this is all the calamity shoes. Oh yeah, that is true actually. Isn't this like the equivalent of Ishgard on the map, if I recall? This area, generally. Let me have a look. Otsuk. Yeah, so that was like Uldar, I remember that. That was Limsa equivalent. Like obviously, because it's their own world, they have their own ways of developing things. It's not, you know, it's not like literal. It's not like shitty multiverse crap where it's like, oh yeah, well, this is the universe where everything's exactly the same except this white guy picks his nose, and when he picks his nose, the world blows up. I hate fucking multiverse crap like that. Like even FF7 Rebirth's a bit like, well, a bit like that. It's very much like that, and it's like, oh man, like you didn't need to do it this way. Why? Why? But this is more just like dimensional crap, I guess, which is similar, but it's not quite the same. You know, there are slight nuances to it. And at least it kind of actually makes sense, like, especially when they showed that image of like all the calamities happening, and then they showed like the shadow one or the darkness one, yes, which was Barmer, which is kind of cool. Sauron's Blessing. Yes. That was what it's called. Okay. Sassy options, man. I'm loving the sassy options. I don't choose them, but I am loving the fact that you can go proper sass with the options now. So, alright, well, it's going to fall to me anyway. Well, that's 32. Okay. We're on 11. There's a couple more, I think, tonight. Ooh, 74. Leveled up 2 levels today as well. Nice. High jump, eh? Oh, is that just replaced my old one? Okay. Let me just double check on that. Ah, upgrade jump to high jump. Gotcha. Cool. Okay, works for me. Works for me. Hello, Hanzo Hisashi. Okay. Oh, nice. What I always wanted. What I always wanted. Dun, 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 dun. Weird anime songs. Sounds like a tree gun or something. That song. So peculiar. Like I think it's cool, but it is definitely very peculiar. Sticks out like a sore thumb a little bit, but I rate it still all the same. It makes the battles a little bit more interesting, like rather than just having every fucking time, you know. Not that this game does that, but like, you know, just generally Final Fantasy games. But that's Soken for you. He knows what he's doing. What a mad lad. Half an hour to game. Good. Guess I'm going up. Fair enough. Oh, okay. There we off to up here, I guess. This is cool though. Cool, I guess that does look familiar. As we were saying earlier. It's cool there's like an equivalent for everything. Even races here. You've got like Maud for Kobold, things, Zuds for, what was it? Mauji, or whatever. Yeah, that's valid. Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't want to save this place. Great. Wonderful. Okay. A visit to the new Moo. Oh, right. 1 meter is the distance, or 1 minute, one or the other. Probably 1 minute actually. Think about it. Screw it, to get a meal. Oh. Right. Okay. Yeah. I had a feeling that might happen. Great. Splendid. Cool. Get me back. Teleported. Yep. Okay. Might try and sprint at the very least. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Oh, they're still going to be a pain in my backside. Great. Definitely not as painful as it was earlier whilst I was working. Now I've taken some medicine again, but I just need to grimace it for a couple more days. Hope the inflammation goes down. If it doesn't, I'll just have to go back to the dentist. Sucks. I don't know if I can afford it at the moment. I can actually. I guess that's why I have emergency funds. But still, they're meant to be for like if I lose my job or something, not for dental bills. God, dentists suck in the UK. Not the actual skills, the price point of it now. Like, you can't even find NHS easily. It's been that way for years, to be fair. But yeah, you have to pay private most of the time, or just wait it out. I've tried waiting it out, but I've just still never got on any dental lists. So I'll just have to buy private, which is going to be expensive if they pull out teeth. Not looking forward to it. Yeah, I think it's a wisdom tooth, but the tooth that's there was already cracked. The problem is, it happened whilst I was in Canada, and because I was on the visa there, the working holiday one, I don't get the rights of the healthcare. You only get that from permanent residency onwards. So yeah, it was even worse. To be honest with you, the prices now are probably closer to the prices there for their private dental care. But yeah, it was just too much, and I didn't even have a job for a while because it was during COVID, obviously. So yeah, that became a problem. But yeah, I'm just trying to hope that the inflammation period sort of just passes, and then I can get it sorted in my own time, so it's a little bit cheaper. But oh yeah, don't blame you. Do not blame you. Yeah, like I said, it's just we obviously still have an NHS dentist, but it's just getting on the actual register for the specific dentist that you want to apply for. Like, it's just so difficult now because they don't want that. They want private. They want you to go private, so they make money. It was all good, like whatever. Okay, so this one hopefully gonna be quick. Dum ba dum ba dum. Into the new move. Yeah. Yeah, my biggest problem was like because my job took me different places. This is before Canada even, like anything like routine stuff was even difficult because I was just never about to get it. And like the whole problem of living in London, I guess it counts for any city, anyone really these days, with like rental culture just being rife. But you're always moving, right? So you're never in the same spot. So therefore, like, you can't ever belong to a community. So like you can't have a doctor and you can't have a dentist, and it's just hate it. Like now that I'm living here, like it's different. But like, so now that I've like actually bought, it's different. But for the longest time, it was just so much of a problem. Okay, let's do this. But yeah, it's just difficult because it's like, just working today. I had like a 3-hour, it was like an all hands thing, not with my company, but like the work that the work that I do basically. There's like a wider organization with APIs, etc., and it was they were just detailing through all the changes to the APIs, which is like the thing we connect to with code. And then, yeah, it was just difficult to like pay attention to things. Really difficult. Oh yeah, it's faster. Nice. Oh, I didn't mean to do. Sure. You don't get many quests like this in this game, I must admit. Like, it's definitely interesting. Like, I've noticed that the Nostron's a lot better now as a result, I think, which is cool. But yeah, you don't get too many like quests like this, which is nice. Definitely nice. Like, I don't mind doing a couple of them, but yeah, I mean, I guess around Reborn kind of sucked because it was like a lot of those quests were just like story that's not really relevant. You're just traveling, great. But I find with like since Heaven's Ward at least, it's been kind of interesting, the sort of quest structures for sure. Yeah, long may it continue. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I can take more medicine. Ugh. What, when you say jump weaving, what do you mean specifically? Like what, like, obviously I do something, but there's a more formal name for it. I don't know if I'm meant to press free there or not, but whatever. But yeah. Oh, okay. Shop. Yeah, sure, why not? Don't think half of them are ones that I actually need right now, but yeah, cool. $3.95 copper. Oh yeah. No, you're right. And that's kind of like how I have my hotbar set up. Yeah, I noticed very early on because like I think I was quite lucky that I was playing with controller to begin with because I had to figure out how to get it all to fit in on a controller, and I probably still could actually with this setup, but it right. I basically used the crossbar instead of this, and I had L2 for like these actions up here, R2 for these actions, and then I had like a middle ground thing. Actually, I think I used like one for like shit like return, sprint, teleport. That might have been the one where you press the two together actually. And then like left for some of this, right for some of that, and then some of that there. And I managed to get most of it. I don't know if it would work anymore. Maybe that's probably why I enjoyed it. I was playing it on controller originally. But yeah, what am I going to do? Remove the flame scorch. Yeah, I just like stacking everything together. It's quite fun. Just knowing that you've got your disembowel, but you can also use your Doom Spike and Sonic Thrust to get to that same power surge, which is cool. And honestly, if the scenario befits, which is like general ads, I probably should be using this a lot more, which I'm not at the moment. But yeah, I quite like. I like the setup that I'm sort of working with at the moment, which is nice. Oh, I see. Or not. Give me your flame spore. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Make the jump. Boo. Yeah, even like before we got Life of the Dragon, I used to use Gear Skuggle a lot as well, actually, but I use it a lot less now because obviously you kind of want to save that for your big chain. But yeah, I used to use that a lot as well. It's like well, it doesn't affect anyone. Why don't I just use that right now? What the fuck's this chat? No, I can log in with Lair Babyfell and Kitten, but not with Valley. What's going on? Sad. Like, sure, okay. God. The novice network is definitely mostly French people just going, Salut, à tout le monde, every time. Huh, it's cool. I'm always nervous I'm going to do one of those quests where you have to say an action, and I forget that I'm in the novice network, and I just say it. I saw someone yell earlier, like the one where you get the fail or whatever, and that was kind of funny. Okay, it's still pretty quicker to do this. Is this going to start something up? Yeah. Knew it. Okay. 15 minutes. Honestly, I could probably take it now because I think I took it a little bit earlier, but I wasn't counting until about 4:45, so. Oh yeah. Yeah, I do it so often. Cool. Cool. So that would have been 4. Okay, so we'll do another one. With lad. Ugh. Trinket peddler. Okay. 395 though. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the thing is though, you've kind of, like, this is definitely more vanity things, or just picking up things you might have missed from drops, I guess, because by the time you get to all this stuff, you pretty much get quest level up or item level up anyway, so not really a problem. I know because I did the curios anyway, that I bought a lot of 400 gear. Oh, and the tomes. No, the tomes was the 400 gear, wasn't it? Yeah. Correct tomes, whatever they're called. Yeah, it was just a quicker way to get into those instances at the end of Stormblood. But the curious one I had to do for the last quest of main Stormblood, didn't I? And then I had to do, I think for the last quest of the patch, was the second? It might have been the second last patch actually. I had to get the item level 400 just to bump it up a bit more. So it might be a while till I get some new items, which is nice. Okay, let's go. That might be like the longest time to wait. You know what? I knew people with bigger ear holes than them when I was younger. Fucking plugs for days. I mean, their ears bigger. Thankfully, well, not thankfully. I kind of did want it when I was younger, but I didn't really get too involved with stretching my ears. But yeah. God, I don't know why people do it in hindsight. Yeah, I still know people like that too. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. No, I'm very heavily ingrained in metal scene and old music and all that still. But yeah, I guess I don't know. The youngest people I know now, though, still kind of like mid-20s, I guess. But they're all sort of hitting that calm down rate as well. But yeah, I used to know a lot more people like that, but obviously it's they norm me up a bit when they get a bit older, which is understandable. I mean, I have, well, you know, at the end of the day. Okay. Summoning stone, which we'll never need, because we're right beneath the etherite. Ooh, okay. Where are we up to? What a track. Well, I say that it's really not that bad, but it definitely felt like it. Oh, tattoo eyeballs. Oh, nah. Nope. I just think about that one person who had theirs, like, that went wrong. It was in the news. Nah. Any tattoos I'll get now, probably arms and then maybe back of my legs for pop culture references, just in case Just in case I bet on the wrong pop culture reference. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I nearly went blind in one of my eyes, and let me tell you, when you've got an exposed sclera, like, think of like your normal skin, right? And you cut it, and you get an open wound, and you can feel like the air almost, like, and it's that almost feels like, oh, nature's doing its work and it's healing, right? Or biology's doing its work and healing. Imagine that with eye, right? But your eye just feels like the air, and it's kind of like my toothache, but for my eye, basically. Yeah, actually, now I think about it, that's just made my tooth feel a lot less painful, because I just remember that. And I'm just picturing that with an eyeball for tattoos, and it's just... No. Yeah, I would never... Just the sensitivity of it all, and... Like... He must have put some real trust in someone to do that, because, as we said, there was that one incident where that person's eye... Yeah. They went blind, that's in one eye, let's put it that way. You know, your average tattoo artist, good majority of them, whilst you might think they are good on paper, they might draw a good tattoo. I'd said majority, I didn't mean majority, by the way. A good portion, though, probably don't follow the letter of the law of like how to do good tattoos as much as you would think. Like I say, it's not majority at all. It's probably a much smaller amount than I'm claiming. But there's a lot of them like that, and you know, it's just not something I would ever risk, ever. Just because, like, you know, I've had one sleeve, and I think I've got like 2 bits which just has a little bit of pressure on it, and you can like tell the difference, and it's like a very tiny bit, and it's nothing crazy, but yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not something you just... Oh, I know people that have, obviously, but it's not something you should just let your average person... That's why it took me so long to get my first tattoo, because wait till I was in my mid to late 20s till I got my first tattoo, because people can't be trusted. You know? They just can't be trusted. Like, maybe that's cynical of me, but yeah. But yeah, thankfully, the majority of people do know what they're doing, thankfully. But yeah, still, you want to think about who you choose for sure. Like, going forward, I'm probably just gonna get flash on my left arm. Right, I might just fill up with another like sleeve, but like under sleeve, I won't be able to call it. Just because I need to like finish it off. I don't think I'm gonna get this original one fully finished either, which is kind of sad, because the artist lives in Alberta, and you know, when I actually did live in... Oh, fine, you want to fight? Let's have a fight. When I actually did live in Vancouver, it was great. I was like, oh, well, that's only one province over. You know, I can make a trip there. That'll be fun. It'll be a good time. But then obviously COVID happened, and I never got finished. Yeah, exactly. And that's the problem. Like, cowboys in tattoos is a lot more risky for you. Like blood poisoning or stuff like that, you know. Ooh, let's maybe do that quickly. Trying to do my little like casual fight, but I'm actually need to step up a little bit. Cool, we're good, we're good. But yeah, you gotta be careful with the cowboys for sure. Getting anything, literally, even doctors. Like, yeah, sure, doctors are probably less likely because they're gonna have to have some form of qualification. But yeah, you just can never be too careful, right? Work out how to get out of this place now. Just a second. I don't think this is getting me out, but I just want to see where we are. Oh, actually, where's the quest end? And don't... why? Oh, it's just down here. I don't know why, but my navigation skills were lacking there. Ooh. Oh damn! Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong actually. Yeah. I mean, you still have your life, but yeah, it can. And when I say life, I mean literal. You know, your health. I guess is probably what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that could have some devastating effects. Of that, I'm sure. Yeah, last thing I'd want is somebody to do a cowboy job, or on electric as well, because electric, if they overload it, then you can like your house can catch fire because like all the cabling just melts, right? I've seen that. Well, I've not seen it. I've heard of it happen before.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are.
Ooh,
Those
it's
you
actually
know were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
time to get meds with me. I'll probably take a quick break as well once I've seen this cutscene. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that is sketch.
I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help. The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me. Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
Why are you gasping? You know the story.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha Reng together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears and then...
Just go do this.
And then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something or bring you to someone or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
War of the Worlds, that's what that is.
Why? Why did you imprison us?
Titania.
Such boredom. Such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair. Come. Come and play with us.
Kill Jester. Anytime a fairy annoys me now, I'm just going to say that. All those two fucking natural jesters, I guess. They were actually annoying.
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nemo. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Okay. Hold on. It's the end of the quest. I might as well just turn it in, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Weed lad. What a name. What you doing, lad? All right. Etherite ticket. Okay. Sure. The Elder's answer. Okay. Speak with Red Ink. What you doing, Ink? How does one get on that? Let's grab that. Again, I've not done any of the quest ether currents in a long time, but there will come a time I'll probably want to do them, you know. So let's grab it while we can. I feel like, yeah, this is gearing up to like the second third of the first part, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So what's that? The first sixth. Well, kind of. I guess there's 100. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be the first sixth. It was the 104 quests. It's about 40%, I guess we're coming up for. 10th. 2/5. But yeah, but this specific part, because I know how these work, right? Part 1, we kind of did the Light Wardens was quest 22. So I imagine we're going to get our big quest coming up soon for this one. And then the last third will be like you're more related, or the third Light Warden, but we'll get fucked up, and that will leave us nicely into part 2. I don't know. Ayo. Oh. But yeah, we're getting to that point. The world has been built around us now, mostly. So we're kind of just sort of acting on what we have to do to ring the shadow, I guess. Bayo, oh, annoying. Speak with the enormous Amaro. Where the fuck? It's 100. Yeah, sure. Save it for later. There might come a time I was like, yeah, it might be worth saving a couple of thousand. I don't know. Guess that's not it. Where's this ginormous Amaro? Then, oh, here you go. Huge fuck off ammo. Let's chat with you. Oh, was I meant to learn something? Hold on. Fuck it. Sato's a dragon. Let's go with Sato. Oh, this is great. This is just wonderful. The classic Yoshi peak. Let's go and talk to loads of people. Let's go talk to loads of people. Get ingrained in their environment. They would smell. Camels do indeed smell. Not that I've been on one for about, well, pretty much 20 years, I think. But yeah. Ooh. Yeah, camel ride is possibly the worst experience I had as a teenager. I think it went a bit crazy, the one I was on or something. And yeah, I think we got a refund or something. It went that badly. And the seats as well, they were made of metal, and it's like, who thought this was a good idea? Like, I'm wearing shorts right now and I'm now melting and burning at the same time. Yeah, it wasn't genius. But yeah, camels do really stink. Always on the say, never making that mistake and typing in the wrong chat. In fact, you know, I should probably just outright switch it, to be honest, just to be safe. At least if you fuck up a say, you're talking to yourself, right? But if you fuck up a yell or a part, well, a party's not so bad unless you're actually a party, I guess. All the novice networkers I'm in at the moment still. Yeah. You look like an idiot. Not that that will bother me too much, but I'd rather avoid looking like an idiot, you know, where possible. More so than normal, at least. Oof. Okay. Nimbus. Sounds like a cool MRO. A name like that. Oh, that's another quest down. This is the Elder's Answer. That is number 37. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. Urian's brow is furrowed in thought. Oh, here comes the prove yourself moment. Yeah, it was going to be a test your metal sort of moment, I can tell. The power of friendship all gets through. Okay, whilst we're in the... Oh, how far do we have to go? Yeah, whilst we're in Sanctuary, I'm just going to take a quick break again. I won't be too long. Not enough to put music on or anything, but yeah, just need to quickly go to the toilet, fill up water, blah, 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 and I'll be right back. Hey, back. Turn the lights on as well. It's getting on a bit. Didn't realise. Yeah, let's crack on in a second. Yeah, I haven't got like all day, obviously, but definitely want to make a bit more progress whilst I've still got. Well, hopefully. I mean, this is artificial wood, I guess, but touch wood. We at least get a few more quests done before OBS goes a bit crazy or whatever. I don't know. I've made measures today to make sure it hasn't been as bad. So like I've not got loads of tabs. I've got like very few tabs. Obviously I've fixed OBS quite a lot anyway. I'm not even sure why there was a problem yesterday, to be honest. But again, it could have just been because of the DOS caused it. because it had to use a lot of resources, like logging in, logging out. I don't know, but even then, it shouldn't really happen even then, but whatever. As I said, I will reinstall Windows and do everything to this PC eventually, like maybe this weekend or maybe next weekend, but Juicy? No. Okay. I mean, these are base enemies, right? Oh, another one. Cool. Nice. Well, you missed out on the you know, the thing, the Tesline or whatever. You missed out on that one. To be honest with you, I was mentally horrified by that, but like when I was watching it, I was definitely using laughter as a coping mechanism because that freaked the shit out of me internally. Although I did find the bit where she does stare and goes, kind of funny still. Everything else about it, and I heard that's like not even like the that's like the cut version. It's not the yeah, it's messed up, like, because it's they did something really genius, and they made you like actually go, oh, this is a cool character, like 4 quests, right, which is pretty good. Like that was impressive. I give them credit for that. And then all of a sudden you see fucking Howrick or whatever his name is, like being an absolute dickwad. Yeah, I'll never forgive him now for that. And then obviously the wing gets torn off, and that's cool. And it's like, oh, cool, she can actually for like 2 seconds. You're like, oh shit, she can fight as well. Like decent. And then and then all of a sudden, right through the heart. Well, through the chest, I guess, but like more or less the heart. And I'm just there thinking like, they've just built up all this lore of what happens, and not only that, she's not just had like a little scratch or a wound, right? It's like a proper stab through the practically the heart. And it's just like, okay, so we're gonna watch this in action. And honestly, I kind of want to see what they would have done with the director's cut version. I kind of want to see that, because you can sort of tell when she goes from like the malted, she kind of like skips to the malted state a bit quickly and then goes straight to the egg state, or whatever you want to call it, very quickly. And you can tell there's like, they skipped a few bits that, like, it's so obvious, and like I've read up on it obviously, and it's true. But even just with what you saw, just like the candle wax looking shit, it was like, oh my god. And then also obviously her still retaining her memory somewhat as well, like even if she's about to lose it, like her will, I guess maybe is probably the better way to describe it. Even if she's about to lose it in a second, like she still had it at that point, even though she transformed, right? That's like, oh my god, that was gross. It was gross. Yeah, the fact I can talk about it for like 5 minutes non-stop is a testament. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really great. Yeah, exactly. I guess what a lot of people thought, and it's definitely what I thought, was Howrick was going to transform, and you know, we didn't get the fruit to Howrick in time, blah blah blah, but, you know, kept him alive too long, that sort of stuff. And then yeah, and then he would like basically wreck the whole of the clinic, or whatever you want to call it, and just, you know, kill everyone or transform them into Sin Eaters instead. So yeah, the fact they chose Tesline, because I thought she seemed like she was going to be your sort of your tour guide of that area, you know, and the fact that she sort of was to begin with, I guess, but then she wasn't. I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah, fair play. Some good decisions made there. Where are you going? Okay. Let's just use Torgal. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of what they do. Yeah, I like the concept of Yule more as well. I thought that was really cool. I'm glad I did that second though. I think that actually helped me understand things a lot easier. Personally, I don't know. Maybe it would have been better the other way around. Who knows? But either way, yeah, it's fucked up. Good Janana's brace. Wait, hold on. I guess it's there. Fuck it. Oh. Okay. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to see, just the map. Good old 1 HP. Have a little chill break and have some water, I guess. What are we even doing? Search for Ceto's medallion. Ooh, well, I might not be that. Recently, they have been trolling me a lot with these sort of like destination things. It's like, oh no, not that one. That is glittering. So it could be. Yeah, there you go. Exactly what I was expecting. I would assume it's here, right? If we can get in here, you would assume that's where the object is. Oh, we can still teleport here, can't we? In fact, I'll just do that teleport. Okay. Aldar can be confusing, yeah. My least favourite now is Alamegan Water. For such a small place, it's really confusing. Sometimes. Where they put the quest markers and things. But yeah, Aldar's pretty bad as well, to be fair. As long as you have... Well, if you stay on the outside or you just need to talk to Nanamo, it's not so bad. But like Colosseum or anything on the inside, apart from Nanamo, obviously. Confusing.
You found it.
Very confusing.
Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak. But we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure. Fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I
I was so happy. His name was Ardbert, and he was my friend.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood. Him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear. And so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
Ghost birds. Sad times.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due perhaps to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
Good shit. Alright. Now, I believe that's all four. Oh, here comes the warning. Yeah. Knew it. I knew that was coming first. That music. It's got to be that one.
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Ilmeg. At first, they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scared,
yeah, told you.
wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ranjit.
Ranjit.
To
There
find
you
his
go.
way in, all our efforts will have been for naught. As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete?
What did I say? Ranveer. I think it's because I watched Ridiculous on TV earlier. That's why I thought it was Ranveer.
If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following.
Ranjit.
Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure...
I'm liking Yurianjo being part of our party, actually, rather than just sitting in the background. Going, I'm smarter than you. He's actually doing shit. He's always done shit, but like he actually is like actively doing shit rather than passively. Yeah, it's valid.
No, Midfelia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
It just got dark. Oh. I wonder if we get some of those perspective things that we got in Stormblood. Those were kind of cool, actually, in a way. They weren't perfect, but they were definitely cool ideas that they threw in. You got to like fight in the perspective of each character. But the Lord Hien one was pretty good. I enjoyed that one. Investigate the castle gate. Okay, let's go. I don't know if I do that. Let me just quickly get that open. So, Acht La Ormin, which is quest number 40. Okay, cool. Right, we've set out what I wanted to achieve today in terms of numbers. We started off on what, 25, I think, today. Crystarian's Resolve. Or was it Oracle Light? No, it might be 27 actually. It's probably 27. Oracle Light. That's what we saved there, right? So yeah. I guess we're going down 27. It's about 13 quests. That's alright. Honestly, I wish I had time to do more, but just with the toothache and everything, I just need to chill and I don't know. Watch the end of Physical 100, even though I did watch it last night, but I forgot. So I fell asleep watching it. So I watched the first 2 or 3 rounds of it, but then the final round I fell asleep. But yeah, once I watch that, then I don't know what I'm gonna watch next on Netflix. Netflix is the only one I won't unsubscribe to still, just about, because even though it gets more expensive every year, because I was such an early adopter of it, I still get a cheaper price. And then on top of that, yeah, like I keep saying, I actually really like the Korean shows that they keep putting on. Okay, we actually do need to go across. Cool. I was like, Disney Plus, like, what was the recent thing there? Was it Shogun or whatever? And that seems pretty cool, but don't really care for it. Also, Sony, I might be unsubscribing from PSN soon because of, or PlayStation Plus specifically, because of all this shit recently. And with Helldivers, like, not that it bothers me too much, but it's like, why am I still... It just kind of got me realising, like, why am I paying the PlayStation Plus still? I don't even download the game anymore. I barely play it. Like, when I had Final Fantasy 14, you don't need it. For Diablo, I did at the time, so it's not like all... It's not all at a loss, but... yeah, and then I'm probably going to cancel Game Pass based on them getting rid of, is it Tango Works or whatever, the people that made the Evil Within and Evil Within 2, and Hi-Fi Rush as well. Or was it Tango Black Works? Something like that, right? It used to be like Shinji Mikami's studio, but he left like last year. I guess he saw the writing on the wall. Now that it's like all laid out bare, I guess Shinji Mikami just left because that was what was gonna inevitably happen. Which would, you know, sucked. Still not happy about that. So yeah, I just don't see the point in like having game. Well, it just depends on the games that come out on Game Pass, I guess. If there's any ones that come out soon, I guess Hellblade 2 does come out soon. That is one that could be interesting. Like, I don't know. It doesn't sit with me the right way. Like, Microsoft have kind of been fucking up their acquisitions, the more I sort of see it. Yeah, it's not even loyalty. It's just... I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah, it's just like... You never know kind of attitude, isn't it? It's like... You might need it, but the reality is you ain't gonna need it, which is like... Yeah, especially with subscription models, because like... Ones that allow you to... Because you're not bound to a contract with any of these either. You can just resubscribe half of these. Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of unsubscribing in the last year. especially as I have to save money now these days. But Netflix I use reasonably. I don't use it daily though. I don't use it as much as I used to. Is this going to be a trial? If it's going to be a trial, I might leave this to model. But yeah, I think Game Pass I did play. Yeah, that looks like I did play a lot of games on it, but less so recently. It was mainly for Siege, actually. That's what I played it for. Yeah, okay. With that in mind, I kind of want to play it now, but I can. It will take too long. It'll take too long. It'll probably take me even 10 minutes. Is just a bit too long at the moment. Just because of everything. I can't just wait about. We've got the thing there, haven't we? I tell you what, I could wrap because it's not like I've got 10 minutes before I need to end stream. It's just I want to be occupied. Otherwise, I'll just think about everything. What I could do for now is let's get this looked at. Here he doesn't matter. Yeah, 332 gil is nothing. Yeah, let's get this set up as well. I'm sure this will lead to something as well in a similar vein. So, for Dragoon, I don't know what it's like for the other ones. I don't know if we're chasing the same person for each of the class types. How do I get ice? Oh, there isn't it? But I know who we are. We are searching for the person. So if you remember back in Heaven's Ward patch quests, it was when there was the woman with the bow and arrow that had like the poison bow, and she like hit Alice. And if it wasn't for Thancred, like she would have died and all that crap. Yeah. So obviously because we're 100 years ahead, she I think is a Sin Eater, but she's like one of the stronger Sin Eaters, from what I gather. But not a light warden, but like stronger than your average still. We got Lou Reed right here. Search for the spider likes Sin Eater. Okay. So yeah, we have to. This is kind of like the Crystal Tower in a way, where we have to have this quest line finished by. Well, I don't know what time by, but like by a certain point. So I might as well do one or two of these, or maybe more if there's more. But yeah, I am very aware that I need to chill as well tonight and just rest up, and hopefully this will go. That's one of these quests, is it? Oh, doesn't the event end tomorrow? I should have got the orchestrions, but they didn't have On the Shoulder of Giants in their orchestrion roles, which is annoying. That's not my favourite song from 16. It's like the it's like the ones when you fight the bosses that are not Titans. It's like the normal human / half prime form of like icons. Or hosts, or whatever they were called again. Oh god, I'm really bad with 16 lore already. It's been but yeah, that would have been a cool orchestrion role. I guess there's some other cool ones that are probably there. It's not like the other songs in the game are bad, it's just that's my favourite song. But yeah, that event ends tomorrow, so I'm glad I did it though. It didn't take too long, and the fight was fun. The fight was actually pretty fun. It had like commands that were similar to Final Fantasy 16 one. So you had a dodge move that you could click, and there was a dodge. Is it dodge recovery? No, dodge recovery is when you fall, isn't it? Just a counter attack, effectively, which was cool. They gave you like a countdown when you need dodge, and you can still fight with normal attacks too. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it, and you got to fight a Final Fantasy 16 character specifically, which was cool. And they kind of reenacted a scene from the game actually, which was really fun. But with you obviously fighting by Clive's side. Clive's player model looked really good in the game as well, I have to say. Looked really good. You know, given how good the graphics are in... Ooh, there she is. In 16 itself. Like, it's good that 14, even like the old pre-patch, is sick. Ooh, we get a bit of a lore dump doing. This is cool. Sorry, it was kind of funny. We did kind of going a bit headstrong, as she said. Quite the lore dump. Oh, we're still chasing after her. Oh, here we go. Big explanation. Fade out imminent. Or not. Okay, just an explanation. They fade out. Wow. Means it only took 20 seconds to tell. Okay. That's Crystarium. Okay. I have a feeling this is going to be like a get the gang back together, like the Warriors of Darkness. But it turns out that like, they're all freaking Sin Eaters, but also I guess Ardbert can't be if he's got the blessing as well. Potentially, at least. What am I even trying to do here? I don't know, I'm just assuming at the moment, obviously. There he is, Lou Reed. Floor's lava. Why can't I skip when they eat? Oh, I hate eating noises in games. Cool. Okay. Well, I guess we got to keep going with these. I want to do it now so I don't forget. That's the, or like as soon as possible, because the longer I leave it, the more likely I'm going to forget. Okay, so we've got to go to a little bit everywhere. Huh. I've still got loads of old quests that some I should probably finish still eventually, but some are just like I don't really need. Save them for another class or something if I ever do choose. I should have bear like Sinita. How far are we talking? Yeah, it's not too bad. Scree. Honestly, this music and this like world right gives me massive like Final Fantasy 6 vibes. I know a lot of people are saying this gives you a lot more like it gives like Final Fantasy 3 vibes, but I've never played that, so the most I can like rally off of is Final Fantasy 6. It gives me was it World of Chaos or whatever it's called. It definitely gives me those vibes, which is kind of cool. We come fighting. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna fight straight away, no doubt. No, or not. I will get around to playing Final Fantasy 3 one day though, 100%. Like, I do want to do 1 and 2 again though. 2 I never finished, but I got to the final boss. But when I did play it, I got really ill on the day that I was on the final boss. It was like over Christmas, and then I got like, it was either strep or I don't know, maybe it was COVID. No, I think that was strep, that one. And yeah, I by the time I was feeling good, I think like Crisis Core had just come out on PC, so I played that instead. No regrets. No regrets, because I enjoyed that. Oh. Who you calling sinner? I can already see how this is going to end up. Can already see how it's going to end up. He's going to end up in... He's either going to die or he's going to end up in a lot of trouble to a near-death experience because he isn't worth his soul. Okay, Lurik to Yulmore. Oh, great. Where are we going for this then? Oh, we gotta go all the way. Oh, you can't even attune to that. Fuck you. Oh, we're already at white, aren't we? We might as well just go. Ugh. Fucking not having permission to tune. Right. I really like Yulmore's setup as well, and the Gate Town and the whole sort of shanty community, I guess. Pretty cool. I think it's going to lead to some cool story eventually, no doubt. And it's definitely like I said, like, I mean, the more I play this, the more I think the whole of the world is representative of this, but Yulmore more than anything is very representative of like the 7 deadly sins, right? And you can see that with just the 2 that take you on for the painting, right? Definitely some gluttony. A little bit of sloth. Obviously the leader as well, was it Vasquez or whatever? Yeah, he's definitely also the embodiment of that. Which I think is really cool. I mean, that's really cool. Okay, so what are we even doing here? I have to go to the, is that like HarbyVG Inn or the B Inn or whatever it's called. Guess mainstay. We can't go to the very top. He has entry into this place. I guess he's got money, hasn't he? But isn't the whole point like you're meant to give all your money up or something? I don't know. Whatever. Even this song is very Final Fantasy VI as well. Like, it's very cool though, either way. Oh, that explains it. I said I thought they had to give up all their money, but whatever. Oh, we're gonna go back to Crystarium. Okay. Yes, it's that one. Oh no, it's no one. It's I didn't even pick the one. What's it called? The pendants. Oh, I must skip that one. Okay. So level 76. Okay, that's cool. So we just have to. We can't really do much for this at the moment, so that's fine. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to call it then, if that's the case, because I don't think I can progress any further. So with this quest line, but yeah, I think it's probably worth me keeping my eye on this and getting this all sorted, and then yeah, hopefully we'll get to 76 soon. Right, well, we've got what, 1 1/3 levels to go till we get there, so then we can do that one and so on and so forth, and yeah, hopefully get this done and then start moving further in Shadowbringers. As I said, we're on quest number 40, I think it is. Yeah, 40 out of 62 for part 1. So we are on the 2/3 mark, as I was fully expecting. I'm sure there'll be some big plot points tomorrow. And yeah, looking forward to it, actually. Obviously, me streaming tomorrow is very dependent on that and the pain points there. If they go down, or I can just control it a little bit better than I did today, then absolutely, we'll get on another stream tomorrow. But if that is a bit more of a problem, again, I might just take tomorrow off, rest up, and then we'll do Thursday instead, again, and pending health conditions. But yeah, I want to keep progressing through this, because I'm well aware that once I get into summer, you know, festivals come about, things like that. I don't really work them anymore, but I do go to some still. So there'll be 1 or 2 that I might end up at, especially at the end of the month. And then I'm going to Madrid at the end of the month. Don't know how I'm going to afford all of this. I'm going to have to scrape for money. That's why I'm really worried about having to go dentist as well. But yeah, with June coming up, I really need to dedicate as much time into Endwalker in June. Well, all my time. So I can get to Dawn Trail. I don't have to be day 1 for Dawn Trail, to be fair, but I have to be at least there for release. The release period, so I'm like enjoying it with everyone else, you know, rather than coming into it like 2 or 3 years later and missing out on all the fun. So yeah, that's my plan. But for now, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Also, thank goodness the stream held out. Hopefully it does again tomorrow. We're gonna have to play it by ear for stream with that as well, but hopefully it all works. But thank you very much. Hope you had a good one. God, and I'll see you tomorrow.